agenda we are having for this masterclass. So over here guys, what we are going to do is in this today masterclass, we are going to talk about the CH. We will be talking about the modules, the domains we are having, the exam, like how we can apply for the examination, like what are the, you can say the FAQs we are having, right? The frequently asked questions over there regarding the CH. Along with that, we will be talking about some key domains, like we will be talking about the reconnaissance, that is also we call it as the footprinting or the information gathering. Then we will be talking about our scanning, and then we will be jumping into our web application, right? We will be performing the practical for the web application, like we are going to compromise the web application over there, right? We will be trying to exfiltrate the data from there. Then after that, we will be talking about the strategies for our examination, for the mock questions over there. We will be having the Q&A, right? And then we will be talking about like the time management over there. See guys, for our examination we are having the plenty of time, but over there still we will be looking into that, like how we can quickly give the answers over there for our examination, like at the time we will be writing our, you can say, exam over there, right? So over here talking about the CH. So guys, the CH is what it is, a entry level of course, like when we are moving into the cyber security, so it should be the very first course over there, right? But the CH, it is falling into the offensive side over there, right? It will be like the 100% network offensive course where we will be discussing about like how the hackers they are performing the hack. We will be trying to understand the hackers methodology over there, right? We will be able to understand the hackers mindset over there, right? So that is what we are having as the CH, right? So by the help of that we will be able to understand like how we are performing the penetration testing, how we are performing the vulnerability assessment over there. We will be able to understand about the different domains we are having. We will be getting the idea, the knowledge about the latest attacks, how the attackers they are performing it, what are the techniques they are using it, right? Along with that, over here and our CH, as I was saying, that it will be like the 100% network offensive course over there. So in this particular course, right, we will be having like lots of practicals over there, right? So that is why today also what we will be doing is we will be performing the practical. We are going to compromise a web application over there. We will be trying to exfiltrate the data so that we will be getting the idea about the CH, like how those things they are actually working. Like not, we are just not going to talk about the theory, we will be also talking about, we will be also performing the practical so that we will be able to understand like how those things they are really working in the real world scenario, right? Then talking about like who should get the CH. So guys, over here, if any participant, right, who is trying to be the ethical hacker over there, then as I was saying that this course, Certified Ethical Hacker, it will be helping us to understand the hacker's mindset so that it will be a great help. Like we can say that it can be a starting point for them so that they will be able to understand about the latest threats. They will be able to understand the hackers, the mindset over there, the methodologies. They will be able to understand the different techniques over there. They will be getting the idea about the different tools, the system administrators, the network administrators, like over there, if they are having the knowledge about like how to crack the thing, so that with the help of the CS they will be getting the idea like how to break into the things, right? So that what they will be able to do is they will be able to, can say, better secure them, because if we are having how to crack the things, then it will be easier for us to understand how to, you can say, assemble those things. We are having our security professionals, the web managers, engineers, and auditors also, right? Now talking about the prerequisites of the CH, guys. So for the CH we are having the two pathways. One that is for the training courses, right? So for that what will be happening is like we will be applying for the training over there for the CH training, and that like we are not having any sort of like the prerequisites over there, right? By the help of the training what will be happening is like it is not going to ask for any sort of cybersecurity work experience over there, right? What we can do is we can go for the training, and after that we can learn about the CH over there, right? We will be completing our training. Then after that, we can go for our examination. The another method we are having, that is your direct exam. So in that particular scenario, the participants, they should be having around your 2+ years of experience and the information security, the work experience over there. So in that particular scenario, they will be able to skip the training and they can directly go for the examination, right? Now Talking about the modules, guys. So over here, what we are having is we are having the 20 modules in our CH, right? In our CH, what we are having is we are having the 20 modules over here. So it is a starting with the module 1, that is your introduction to ethical hacking. So this particular module, what it will be doing is it will be helping us to understand the fundamentals we are having, right? It will be helping us to understand the fundamentals we are having, the key problems, the issues we can say in our information security over there, right? We will be understanding the basics of ethical hacking. We will be understanding about the information security controls we are having, the laws we are having, the standards, the procedures, that is what we have to follow. Like over here in the module 1, it is going to provide us the idea about the elements of your information security, that is we are having like the CIA, the confidentiality, integrity, availability, right? Then we are going to discuss about like the cyber kill chain over there, the MITRE over there, the phases of hacking we will be understanding, like how the hack it is getting performed over there, so that we will be understanding like the phases of hacking, right? We are going to understand in this module about the MITRE attack framework, the cyber kill chain, which will be helping us to understand like the different techniques that are being used by the attacker and the different phases to carry out the cyber attack. Then we are having the second module, that is your footprinting and the reconnaissance. So guys, over here, this footprinting and the reconnaissance, it is the very most important step or the phase of the ethical hacking, because what it will be doing is it will be helping us to gather the information about the target, the victim over there, so that later on we will be able to pinpoint the vulnerabilities, the weakness over there, right? So that we will be able to take the advantage of them. So this module, it is helping us to understand what are the footprinting concepts we are having, right? The methodologies we are having, right? It will be helping us to understand the different tools over there for the footprinting, right? And the countermeasures also. Then after that, we are having the third module, that is your scanning networks. So guys, over here, the network is scanning, right? It is quite important, so that we will be able to find the information about like what are the active hosts we are having. Host means to say a device that is having a IP address over there, right? So once we have founded the information about the host, right, what we can do is we can look for the services that are working in a system. We will be able to find the vulnerabilities over there and a system or a network over there, right? Then after that, we will be moving into the next module, that is your enumeration. That is a process we are having, so that we will be able to gather the information about the previously discovered information. Like over here, we got to know about the systems that are live. Like over here, guys, like let's say me here and Arvind, right? We both are sitting into the different geolocation. So if I want to compromise Arvind's computer, if I want to compromise Arvind's computer over there, so what we are having is we are having the requirement that his computer, it should be connected. His computer should be, you can say, powered on. Then only I will be able to compromise the system, right? If his system it is not powered up, it is not connected with the internet, then I won't be able to compromise it. I have to, you can say, simply sit over there and I will be waiting. Like once his system it will be, you can say, coming live, then I will be able to perform my attack. I will be able to get the information, right? Now in this scanning network, I got to know about those knowledge. Then in the enumeration, what I will be doing is I will be moving one step ahead, right? For that particular system, I will be trying to extract the username, the network resources, the services over there, so that I will be able to take the advantage of them. So like over here in the enumeration, what I will be doing is I will be trying to find the information about the passwords over there, the user's credential over there, so that using that at the time of your system hacking, I will be able to get the access of that system. So that is what we are doing in the enumeration. Then after this, we are having the next module, that is your vulnerability analysis. So this vulnerability analysis, it will be helping us to identify the weakness, right? We will be able to assess, we will be able to prioritize those loopholes, those vulnerabilities over there in our system, network, or the application. So by the help of that, we will be able to, can say, mitigate them. By the help of that, we will be able to patch those vulnerabilities before the attackers they will be taking the advantage of them. Then we are having the system hacking. right? So in this particular module, like what is happening is we are actually going to, you can say, take the advantage of the previously performed steps over here. By using those information, we are taking the access of the victim system over there, right? We will be performing our malicious actions over there, or whatever you can say the goal we were having for that particular cyber attack. We will be performing the action so that we will be able to achieve that goal. Then after that, we are having the malware threats that will be helping us to understand about the malwares over there, like the different types of malware they're working over there, right? And along with that, it will be also helping us to understand like how we are performing the malware analysis over there, so that we will be getting the insights into the malware, like how they are getting created, how they are performing the harm, how they are able to steal the data, like they will be able to, can say, get the access of our system, right? Like we are having the Trojan, right? So that is also malware which will be providing the backdoor access of our system. Then we are having this sniffing, the module number 8, right? So this particular sniffing, like over here, when we are talking about the sniffing is what? It is a process in that we will be capturing, we will be monitoring the packets, the data packets that are moving through our network over there. So it can be done by the help of the software, by the help of the hardware. Like, have you guys heard about a tool named Wireshark? So over there, the Wireshark is what? It is a tool we are having. By the help of that, we will be able to find the information that is, you can say, traveling over in our network, right? Then after this, we are having the social engineering, right? So in the social engineering, we will be understanding like how the attackers, they are manipulating the peoples over there, so that they will be able to gain the confidential information, the credentials. Like it is a process, right? The social engineering is what? It is a art to convince the people to get their, you can say, credential, the confidential information over there, right? So for that, have you guys heard about, you can say, the phishing? Or let me change the scenario. Have you guys heard, or have you guys ever received a call in that they will be saying that they are, you can say, calling from a bank and they need to perform the KYC? So can you please give us your details over the phone? Yeah. So that is what we are having. Yeah, Ganeshwar, Yamohan, that is what we are having, your wishing, right? Performing the phishing over the voice call, right? It is also a type of the social engineering attack over there, right? And that what they will be doing is they will be calling us, and then what they will be doing is they will be impersonating, they will be pretending to be some authorities over there, and by the help of that they will be able to extract the information, right? They will be able to get the information from us. Then after that, we are having the DOS, the denial of service. So guys, when we are talking about the DOS is a type of attack, and that the attackers, they will be sending us a big number of requests, and using that, what will be happening is our systems, they will be getting down, right? Because of that, what will be happening is our system, they will be getting down over there, right? So for that, like, I guess you guys have all seen, uh yeah. So that is what, that is also type of DOS. But for that, like the peoples over there, like we were not having any sort of intentions to make that particular, you can say, that particular site down over there, right? But what was happening over there is, since a lot of users, lot of peoples over there, right, they are at a time they are sending the big number of requests, and because of that, it was not able to handle that much of, you can say, request over there, and due to that, it was getting down. All the resources we were having for that particular site, right, it was, you can say, getting consumed over there. So that is our DOS. Yeah. Online shopping campaigns also, yeah, Arvind, right? Like, not going to take the name, but you can say, just you can say a few weeks ago, like there was a sale which was going on a e-commerce site over there, right? And what was happening is, like, the sale time, it was around your 20 to 30 minutes, right? So a lot of people, they were trying to, you can say, purchase the products from there, but what was happening was, like, it was getting down, right? Like it was not, like when the other peoples, they were trying to purchase some product from there, like they were not able to purchase any sort of things from there, right? That is also like a type of DDoS, but for that we were not having any sort of intentions to perform it. Then after this we are having the next module, that is we are having as the session hijacking, right? That is what we are having as the session hijacking over there. So guys, when we are talking about the session hijacking, so it is a type of a attack, and that the attacker, what they will be doing is they will be taking control of our TCP communication, of our TCP, you can say, session over there, right, which is going on between two systems over there. And because of that, what will be happening is the attackers, they will be able to, you can say, get the access of our account, right? They will be able to access of our session over there. Then due to that, the data which we are sending over there, the attacker, they will be able to see it, right? The attackers, they will be able to see those information that are getting transferred over there, right? Then after this we are having the evading IDS firewalls and the honeypots, right? So guys, over here, understanding, like for the hackers, for the ethical hackers, understanding like uh, our security controls over there, they're working, and the vulnerabilities over there, it is quite important over there. Like if we are having the knowledge, if we are having the idea like how the these security controls, they are getting bypassed, so that what will be happening is we will be able to, you can say, take some defensive measures over there, right? We will be able to take some defensive measures, like how we will be able to protect them. So that is why in this particular module, what is happening is it is going to provide us the knowledge, like how the attackers, they are bypassing our ideas, the firewalls over there, right, the IPS over there, the honeypots, and they are working over there, right? Then after that we are having the next module, that is a hacking web server. Like nowadays a lot of organization, right, what they are doing is they are taking, or what they are doing is they are, you can say, considering their you can say the web presence over there, right, as the extension of themselves, right? So for that, what they have to do is they have to maintain their website, right? They have to, you can say, they are, you can say, maintaining their website that is associated with their business on the, you can say, the world wide web, so that they will be able to show their web presence. And because of that, what is happening is nowadays the hackers, they are exploiting the vulnerabilities in the web server, right? Like the configurations we are having, the applications over there, so that they will be able to gain the unauthorized access, they will be able to compromise the data, they will be able to disrupt our services. Then after that we are having the web application over there. Like guys, over here the web applications, they are becoming like the you can say the integral part over there, right? Like with the evolution of our internet, the technologies we are having, like the web technologies over there, right? So for that, what is happening is because of that, it is also showing us a big business over there, right? It is also creating the, you can say, the big business landscape over there, right? So over here for our online business, this web application, they are quite important, right? So for that, over here the attackers, what they are doing is they are also attacking on them. So over here, this particular module, it will be providing us the idea about the different type of web application attack, their vectors over there, like how to protect them, like how to protect the, you can say, the organization's resources from them. Then after this, your SQL injection, right? So it is a type of the web application vulnerability which is allowing the attackers, so that they will be able to uh, execute their malicious SQL queries against the web application, the backend database we are having. So with the help of the SQL injection, they will be able to bypass our authentication mechanism we are having, and directly they will be able to extract the information from it. Then the wireless network, like guys, over here the wireless network, it is getting used whether we are talking in our home environment, whether we are talking in our organization over there, right? So that is why it is making a lot of attractive to the attackers, right? It is making them attractive to the attackers over there. So what they will be doing is they will be trying to hear the conversation we are doing, right? They will be trying to, you can say, extract our sensitive information. They will be able to, you can say, launch some further attacks over there, right? Then after that we are having your mobile platforms, right? See guys, over here there is no doubt the mobile phones over there, they are becoming the, you can say, a integral part of our, you can say, the daily life, right? What we are doing is we are heavily, you can say, relying on our smartphones, the tablets we are having, because by the help of them we are able to, you can say, just not only able to access the internet, but we are able to, you can say, access our mails, the GPS we are having, the navigation system we are having. Along with that, what is happening is we are able to perform our banking transactions and many more. But our mobile phones, they are also having a lot of sensitive information. And what do you say, guys? Like when we are talking about the mobile phones, like mobile phones, they are providing us almost the similar level of the functionalities that is what we are getting in our system. But what do you say, guys? Is our mobile phone, it is also similarly secure as like when we are talking about our system over there? Like as we are talking about our system, right? So in our laptop, what we are having is we are having the defender, we are having the, you can say, the anti-malware solutions over there, right? We got the firewall, and we are having too many security controls. That is what we are having in our system, or what we are installing. But over here, generally what the peoples they are doing is uh, they're leaving their mobile phone, right? They are not, you can say, putting the anti-malware solutions over there. So the anti-malware, the, you can say, which will be helping them, or some sort of other security controls that will be helping those mobile phone from getting compromised. And because of that, the attackers, they are able to, you can say, compromise them. They are able to steal our personal information. They can get our, they can get the benefit from the finance over there, right? And many more, right? So that is why what we have to do is this particular module, it will be helping us to understand like the different threats we are having which are related to the mobile platforms over there. Then after this, the IoT. Like guys, over here when we are talking about the IoT solutions, right? So over here the IoTs, what is happening is like they are, we can say, like the IoT devices, they are, you can say, reshaping our industries over there, whether we are talking about our healthcare, whether we are talking about our industries over there, the agriculture, the energy, the, you can say, the home devices, the transportation. So everywhere we are having the IoTs. Like in our home devices, we got your Alexa, Siri we are having, right? But over here, our IoT devices, they are also having, they are also generating a big amount of data, right? So due to that, what will be happening is it is also posing some security challenges. Like the attackers, what they are doing is they are trying to, you can say, compromise our IoT devices so that they will be able to perform some further actions. They will be able to steal our data, or what they can do is they can use our IoT devices for performing the DDoS attack, the distributed denial of service. That is a type of our DOS, right? So you guys have heard from many peoples, they will be saying that, like in my system, I'm not having any sort of juicy information or the sensitive data. So what sort of benefit the hacker he will be getting after compromising my system? See over here, guys, what is happening is like I have heard from many people. Uh, they are saying that like in my system I'm not having any sort of sensitive data, so but the hackers, they can get it over there after compromising my system. So in that particular scenario, what is happening is the attackers over there, right? The attackers, what they are doing is they can also use our system for performing some further attacks, like we were talking about the DOS over there, right? So using our systems, they will be able to perform the DOS attack in some other organization or in some other victim over there, right? So over here, that particular system is known as a bot, a compromised system that can be controlled remotely. Then after that, we are having your cloud computing. So guys, talking about the cloud computing, that is a like nowadays a lot of organization, what they are doing is they are migrating from, you can say, the premises to the cloud environment over there, right? So over here, this cloud, what it is doing is it is offering us the different types of services, like the data storage, the webmail via the internet, the business application, and many more, right? But over here, our cloud environment, it is having a lot of threats and the risk, right? It is also having various threats and the risk over there, right? So in this particular module, what it is doing is it is helping us to understand the cloud computing, the threats over there, the hacking methodologies that are being done by the attackers, the tools over there. Then after this, in the last, we are having this cryptography, right? So guys, the cryptography, what it is like over here, uh, nowadays what is happening is we are relying on the internet, like whether we are talking about our business communication, whether we are talking about our personal communication over there, the personal communication. So in that particular scenario, what we have to do is we have to protect that particular information, whether we are talking about our card details, the pins, the personal message, right? So that is quite important over there. So for that, have you guys ever seen like in our WhatsApp we are finding end-to-end encrypted in the chats? So over there in that particular scenario, what we are having is we are having the encryption. That is one of the vertical of the cryptography. And that what will be happening is it will be encrypting that particular information in such a way that when the, you can say, any attacker, even if they are able to intercept our communication, they are able to capture it, they won't be able to understand what is the real meaning of it. So that is our cryptography. It will be helping us, right? It will be helping us so that only the intended receiver or the recipient will be able to read and understand that particular data. So that's what we are having as the cryptography. Then after this, guys, we are having the exam. So guys, over here, when we are talking about the CH, right? For the CH, we are having two examinations, right? Over here, what we are having is we are having the CH theoretical exam and we are having the CH practical exam, right? So and the theoretical one, talking about the theoretical first, so over here what we will be getting is we will be getting the 125 questions, and the best thing is like there will be the multiple choice question. And over here one more thing, guys, the timing, 4 hours, right? For completing those 125 questions we will be getting the time of your 4 hours. That is a plenty of time over there, right? We will be having the plenty of time over there for completing our 125 questions. So over there, what will be happening is a lot of questions. They will be like the straightforward. They will be asking uh, like what is the use of this tool? What is the use of this command over there? And many scenarios, what they will be doing is they will be providing like the a scenario over there. Like you are working as the vulnerability analyst, you have found this type of vulnerability. So what sort of steps we can do? Right? They can ask us like what are the vulnerability management lifecycle phases over there, right? They can ask us the information that like you were working as a cybersecurity analyst, and what you have done is like you were using this particular tool over there which has identified these types of vulnerability, right? Or it has identified or it has given us this type of result over there. So look into the result and give the answer what type of, you can say, vulnerability it is. Then after that, guys, over here, when we are talking about the passing score, so it will be from your 70 to 80%. Like to be very frank, when we are talking about from your 125 questions, so what we have to do is we have to mark more than 90 correct over there. Right. So for that, we are having the plenty of time. So I have seen many times what the participants they are doing is they are even leaving their examination, right, before, you can say, completing the 4 hours. They are saying that like it is taking too much of time, so they are just quickly giving the answers, right? So over there what we have to do is like whenever we will be writing our examination, right, so at that time we are having plenty of time, right? So for that what we can do is we can simply sit over there, we can think about the question, we will be carefully reading the question, like what actually the question it is asking for. Then after that we can move forward and we can give the answer. And the best thing, guys, we are not having the minus marking, right? We can also come back to the previous question. Like over here what will be happening is like, let's say right now I'm not sure about this question, so what I will be doing is I will be marking it for the review. So like later on I can come back and I can again read about that question, and once I will be having the full confidence, I will be giving the answer for that, right? So that is what we are having for the CS theoretical exam. Then after completing our CS theoretical exam, like we will be getting a, you can say, certificate that will be saying that yeah, you are, you can say, the CH certified. Then after that we are having the CH practical exam also. Like if you guys want to go for the practical exam, right, so in that particular scenario what will be happening is you will be getting the 20 questions, but they will be like the labs, right? Like they will be asking that you have to perform these types of actions, right? They will be, you can say, giving you the scenario to perform to perform these sort of actions over there. Then you have to extract the knowledge over there. Like later on what we will be doing is we will be also performing the practical. So similarly from there you will be getting the idea over there, like what type of questions we are getting, right? So for completing our 120 for completing our 20 questions, the labs over there, we will be getting the time of a 6 hour. That is also plenty of time, right? And over here from these 20 questions what we have to do is we have to mark correct more than around 14 question over there. The passing score, it will be varying from a 70 to 80%. And now let's say if a participant, he has, you can say, gone for both of the examination, right? He has, you can say, also cleared the practical one, then he will be getting a tag that is what we call as the CH master, right? Now over here guys, let's move into our the course over here. So what we are having is we are having this footprinting, right? That is also the first phase of our hacking methodology, or the phases of your hacking over there. That is your footprinting, the reconnaissance, or we call it as the information gathering. So guys, when we are talking about the footprinting is what? It is a process, right? Footprinting is what? It is a process in which we will be trying to gather as much information as we can about the victim over there. That is what we are having as the footprinting, right? So over here, by the help of the footprinting, like we are having the two types. We are having the active footprinting and we are having the passive footprinting. So guys, talking about the active footprinting over here, right? Talking about the active footprinting. So in the active footprinting, we will be directly interacting, right? What we will be doing is we will be directly interacting with the victim over there, right? We will be directly interacting with the victim over there so that we will be able to gather the knowledge, right? We will be using the different types of, you can say, tool over there, right? But when we are performing the active footprinting, as I'm saying that, like over here, what I will be doing is I will be like using my tools like your, I can use my the nmap over there, right? So by the help of that, what will be happening is, although I will be able to gather a lot of information, but it can also generate the alert, like our IDS system. They can also give the information that someone is trying to gather the information, right? That is what we are having as the active footprinting. Then we are having this passive footprinting, and that what we will be doing is, as the name shows, the passive over there. So what we will be doing is we will be collecting the data, the information from the publicly available sources. We are not going to directly interact with the victim over there, right? What I will be doing is, like simply I will be going into the Google over there, like one of the example, simply I will be going into the Google, and from the Google I will be able to gather the information, like over here. What I will be doing is, like, let's say I want to gather the information, like let's say I want to look for the information for your Paras Jan. We'll be hitting enter, and you guys can see what is happening is I'm getting lot of results, right? I'm getting lot of results. So over here, our Google, it can also help us to find the information about them. Later on, we will be understanding how we will be able to pinpoint these, you can say, these information over there. Like since I'm having these many of pages over there, so over here, like if I will be getting lakhs of results, so that it is going to take a lot of time to find our specific target. Like let's say over here, what I want to do is I want to, you can say, find the information about the organization. So what I will be doing is I will be simply looking for like the infosec train. I will be getting this infosec train website over there, and by the help of that I will be able to find the information about it, right? Along with that, over here we are getting in the YouTube, we are getting in the Facebook, right? The Instagram over there, right? Along with that, we are having in the LinkedIn. So from there, going into the multiple locations, you will be able to find the information about the target organization, right? So we can find the information from the Google, so that is already publicly available over there. So that is what we are having as the passive footprinting. Like what we will be doing is we will be gathering the information from the OSINT, the open source intelligence we are having. Right now, by the help of the footprinting over here, by the help of the information gathering over there, what will be happening is we will be able to find the information about the employees details, the telephone numbers, the background of the organization, the web technologies they are using. We will be able to find the information about the domains, the subdomains over there, the network address, the network blocks over there. We will be able to find the information about the who is, the DNS records, and many more. Right now, previously what was happening is, like when we were looking into our site, right, you guys can see we are finding a lot of result. But what I want to do is I want to just find the specific result regarding the infosec train. So what I will be doing is I will be going into the new tab, and I will be writing your an URL, infosec train. I will be hitting enter, and what will be happening is I'm just getting only the 5 pages over here. By doing that, what is happening is I'm able to, can say, filter out the information over there, right? I am able to find the information about the specific thing over there. Like over here, Let's say, uh, yeah, Ganeshwar, what we are doing is we are performing the Google docking. So over here, what we are doing is we are finding the information by the help of this, like the in URL, we are having the in text. So these are what these are known as the Google hacking or the Google docking. So if you guys want to look for more about the Google docking, so let me show you Google hacking database. So from here, you will be able to find the information about the different Google Docs along with the categories. Like it is saying that file containing password, right? File containing juicy information, right? File containing passwords and many more. But make sure guys, when we are, you can say, opening them, so what we have to do is we have to, you can say, try to, you can say, open them in our virtualized environment, in our, you can say, the secure environment over there, because many of the site what will be happening is they can direct us to the site which may download a malware inside of a system, right? So I guess everyone has seen a movie like the Avenger. Okay, so over here what will be happening is if I will be trying to download the movie like the Avengers, like from the internet, if I'm trying to download it over here, you guys can see I will be getting a lot of pages over there. I will be getting a lot of results, right? And if I will be going through one by one, it is going to take a lot of time. Even it can take some days. Like if I'm just going through, you can say one by one, all the results I'm getting. But but over here, what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead, right? I will be writing insight, or let me directly look for the movie Avengers site drive.google.com. I will be hitting enter. What it will be doing is now it will be just providing me the specific information that are related to the Marvel. Right. So over here, what we are doing is by the help of our Google Docs, we are looking for the movie. We are specifying that we are looking for the movie name Avengers. Right? Then we are saying that what it has to do is it has to look into the site that is your Google Drive. So from here we are getting the multiple links. We are only having now five, we can say, pages over here. The Age of Ultron is present, the Avengers Age of Ultron, right? We are getting the Avengers 2012 movie, right? And different you can say the pages we will be getting, the Avengers and superhero, the Endgame we are getting, and Infinity War is also present over here, right? So by the help of that, you guys can see what is happening is I'm able to find the you can say I'm able to pinpoint these information. I'm able to, you can say, find the specific information for that I was looking over there. So that is how what we are doing is by the help of our Google Docs we will be able to find the information, right? Along with that, like let's say over here, what I want to do is I want to move forward, right? I want to move forward over there, and what I want to do is I want to collect some more information, right? I want to collect some more information over there. So in that particular scenario, what I will be doing is, like, let me show you over here. Let's say we are having the site like your testfire.net, right? So that is a dummy site over there, right? So like over here, what we want to do is, like, we are having this site name, this testfire.net, right? So for this testfire.net, what you want to do is you want to check whether they are using the web application firewall or not, right? You want to check whether they are using the web application firewall or not. So in that particular scenario, there comes a tool named your woof. That is a great tool that will be helping us to give the information about the web application firewall that is getting used in the background. Kali. So over here, I will be writing woof, and simply what I can do is I can write the, okay, let me first show you the help menu of it. So guys, over here, if you do not know, like, or if you are forgetting how to use you can say the information, like how to find the information, or like how to use a particular tool over there, or we are forgetting about the options. So what we can do is we can simply put -h. That is what we are having for the help. That will be showing us all the options. That is what we can use inside this tool, Now over here, what I will be doing is I will be writing webwoof. If you want to find each and everything about it, like I will be writing your www.testfire.net. Will be hitting enter. Now over here, it will be trying to provide some information over there. Let's wait. See over here, it is saying that no web application firewall detected over there, right? It is not able to find the information about the, you can say, the firewall we are having in the background, right? It is saying that no firewall. And if I will be moving into the different location, like if I will be writing for the certifiedhacker.com, we'll be hitting enter. Let's see what sort of thing we will be getting now. It is saying that timeout, not able to find the information about it also. Let me remove this hyphen A then. See, over here, this time it is providing me the information that it is behind your mod security, the Spider Labs web application firewall. So this is how simply we are able to find the information, right? This is how simply we are able to find the information over there, right? About a web application firewall we are having. Now, after that, guys, what we are having is we are having the next module, the next topic we are having, that is your scanning networks. Right. So over here, when we were previously talking about the scanning, see guys, the scanning is what, that is a second phase of our, you can say, the hacking methodology over there, right? So in the scanning, what we are doing is we are trying to see like what are the like in the scanning, we will be looking everything completely and closely, right? We will be trying to look for everything completely and closely, right? Now over here, what will be happening is taking the previous scenario, that is what we were previously discussing about the scanning, right? So guys, over here, what I want to do is, or like let's say, like for the footprinting, I was, you can say, talking about the different tools over there, right? Like I was talking about the WAF over there, we were using our Google Docs, but you guys have seen we were getting the multiple links even when we were going into the Google. Remember? We were getting the multiple links over there, like even when we were talking about downloading the Avengers. So what do you say? And all of those links, like are we going to have the Avengers, the one which we are trying to look over there, or there can be some other informations also? There can be some other information, right? So over here, when we are talking about the footprinting, guys, so we are not having a guarantee, right? When we are talking about the footprinting, we are not having a guarantee that even after, like even after, you can say, performing this footprinting over here, like over here, by the help of this footprinting, what will be happening is all the information, that is what we have collected, right? All the information, that is what we have, you can say, collected, it will be useful for us. So in the footprinting, and the last, what we will be doing is we will be also filtering out the information. We will be looking like what sort of information that is relevant for our assessment. And what we will be doing is once we will be finding the relevant information, we will be keeping them. Other information we are going to discard over there, right? We will be removing it. Right now, after, you can say, performing the footprinting, I got to know like what is your IP address over there. Right now, since I'm having the IP address, so what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead over there, and I will be trying to see like is your system, you can say, live or not. Like I will be checking whether your system it is live or not. Live means to say whether it is powered on, whether it is connected with the internet or not. Then only I will be able to perform the attack, because we will be sitting into the different geolocation. So for that, I will be requiring some sort of means, some sort of communication over there. Like either I have to, you can say, physically come to your location, then I will be, you can say, sending some malwares. I will be, you can say, giving you a pen drive over there, something like that. Right. Otherwise, what will be happening is your system, it should be, you can say, connected with the internet. It should be powered on. Then only I will be able to perform the attack. So for that, what we are doing is, guys, over here we are performing the ping. right? So over here, I want to find the information about the live host over here. What I will be doing is I will be performing the ping over there. So over here, what we are doing is we are using this ping over there, a very small utility we are having, right? That will be helping us, right? This ping utility, what it will be doing is it will be helping us to understand the reachability of the victim over there, of the target over there, whether it is available or not. Our ping, it will be providing me the information. Then by the help of the ping, I'm able to get to know like his system, it is live, it is up over there, it is connected with the internet. Then what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead, right? I will be checking what are the open ports are present in the victim system. Any, like we are having the port number 80, we are having the port number 443, and that we are using your HTTPS over there. We are having the DNS over there, right? That will be like using our port number 53. We are having the SMTP. We are having the port number 21 for our FTP and many more. So I can say like the ports are what? Ports are the gateways through which a computer it will be providing its services. So we will be trying to identify what are the ports are, you can say up, they are available in the victim system. Now, once I'm having the knowledge, right? Once I got to know like what are the ports that are up, that are available in the victim system. So what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead, and now I will be checking what are the services that are running on those particular ports, right? So depending upon the services, next what I will be doing is I want to check what are the vulnerabilities that are associated with those, you can say, services over there. So later on I will be able to take the advantage of them, and I will be able to, you can say, compromise it, right? Using those vulnerabilities, I will be able to get the access of the victim system over there, right? So that is what we are having with our ports, with our scanning over there, right? Now after this scanning, what we are having is we are having the next topic, that is what we got as the web application, right? So guys, when we are talking about the web application, so web application are what they are, like the softwares, right? Who will be, you can say, like we will be able to access them by the help of our browser. Like we are having the Mozilla, we got the Google Chrome, we are having many more. So that is what we are having as the web application over there, right? That is what we are having as the web application. Now by the help of the web application, like it will be getting hosted into our the servers, we are having the remote servers, right? And we will be able to access them by the help of our internet, right? By the help of that, we will be just requiring the internet, the browser over there, and we will be able to access them over there. And as you guys can see, they are not requiring any sort of need for downloading them, right? Like we are having the static web application, the dynamic web application over there, right? So for that, they are not having any sort of requirement so that we have to download them so that we will be able to access them. Nope, we can simply go into a browser, and by the help of that we will be able to access them, right? So our web application, they are the software over there, the software application that will be running, right? That will be running, that will be running over our, you can say, the web server over there, over our web server, and we are able to access them by the help of our browser, right? So over the network, like the internet we are calling, right? So over here, like previously we were having the normal, like previously we are having our desktop applications over there. So for that we have to install them inside of a system so that we will be able to access them, we will be able to use them. But for that they are not having any sort of need to, you can say, install them inside of a device over there. They are getting hosted remotely in this server over there, right? And we will be able to access them by the help of our web browser, right? Now depending upon our web application, guys, like previously when we were talking about our web application, what is happening is the attackers over there, right? The attackers over there, what they are able to do is they are trying to, you can say, compromise them, right? The attackers over there, they are trying to compromise their, they are trying to, you can say, get the access of them, and using that they are able to, you can say, perform the different types of activities over there, right? So over here, what is happening is in our web applications, we are having the attacks like the SQL injection, right? We are having the attack like the SQL injection over there, the cross-site scripting. We are having the session hijacking over there. Like for that, we are also having the OWASP top 10. Have you guys heard about the OWASP top 10 over there? The Open Web Application Security Project. So over here, our OWASP, what they are doing is they are providing us the list of the OWASP top 10 that will be providing us the information about the vulnerabilities over there, right? So over here, when we are talking about the web applications, as I was previously saying that like they are like the a very important part of our business because they are providing us the services like our e-commerce, the online banking, the social media, and many more, right? So that is why since they are able to provide us this type of different services and the facilities, that is why they are becoming quite attractive for the attackers over there, right? Like even if by you can say implementing the different types of you can say the security policies over there, right? By using the different types of security policies, like the attackers, they are still able to, you can say, perform the different types of attacks. Like out of them, we are having like the SQL injection over there, right? So in the SQL injection, what the attackers they will be doing is they will be trying to take the advantage of our you can say the web application over there. Like let's say whatever data, whatever input I'm giving to my application, it is not filtering it out, right? It is not checking what sort of information I'm providing it over there, right? So what will be happening is because of that, I will be able to, you can say, put my malicious queries over there, and due to that, I will be able to take the advantage of it, right? So let me show you for that a small example. I will be trying to log in, sign in, and what I will be doing is I will be giving it a, you can say, a SQL query to it. So over here, what I'm doing is I'm providing it a universally true condition, right? And if I will be clicking in the login, so you guys can see it is saying that hello admin user. What is happening is it is accepting our query. That is what we have given to it, right? It is not checking the information that is being, you can say, given by the user over there. And because of that, I'm getting the admin access. I'm able to perform the, you can say, the transfer of the transactions of the money, like from one account to another, like clicking on the transfer money, and you guys can see it is saying that the money has been transferred, right? So over here, what is happening is when we are talking about our web application, when we are talking about our web application, so guys over here talking about the web application, what will be happening is the very first thing that will be coming into our mind, that is what we are having as a user and the web server, right? That is what we are having as a user and the web server. Like let's say we are having a user and we are having a web server and we are having the web application front. We got the database in the background. Now let's say what this user he wants to do is he want to get the access of his Facebook account, right? The user he wants to get the access of his Facebook account over the web application front. Then we are having the database also. Let me also mark as web server. Now, over here, what will be happening is this user, when he will be trying to can say access his Facebook account, for that he needs to give his credential, right? What he will be doing is he will be providing his credential over there, right? He will be, you can say, putting his username and the password, and those credentials they will be sent into the backend to our database. Now, in the database, it is going to check whether those credentials they are available inside of our database or not. If they are present, then what it will be doing is it will be replying, right? It is going to reply with the true condition, right? It will be replying with the true condition. Our database, it only understands two things. That is what we are having as a true condition and the false condition. If those credentials, they are present inside of our database, it will be replying back with the true, right? So over there, the database, it is going to reply back to our web application front, right? So from there, the user, he will be getting the, from there the user, he will be able to get the access of his account. So guys, that is what happening when we are talking about the normal scenario. But over here, what the attackers they are doing is, right, the attackers over here, they have created a method, right? The attackers, they have created the method, and using that, they are directly able to, you can say, extract the information from the database, right? They are directly able to, you can say, communicate with the database. That is what I was previously doing. What I did is I just directly gave it the universally true condition, and since our database, it will be only understanding the true and the false things. So that is why what is happening is it is able to, you can say, directly provide us the access of our account over there, this one. Right. So over here, that is what they are able to do by the help of the SQL injection over there. Right. That is what they are able to do by the help of the SQL injection, that stands for the structured query language or the sequential query language over there. So if we are finding that any web application that is vulnerable to the SQL injection, so the attackers, they will be able to compromise them, they will be able to attack on it, and then due to that, they will be able to get the access of the database, they will be able to exfiltrate the data out of it. Right. So now what we will be doing is, guys, we are going to perform the practical for it. Right. So over here, I will be opening my machines. So the Scarlet will be our attacker machine. Now what we will be doing is we will be starting with our footprinting, we will be going with our scanning, the things that is what we were previously discussing over there. And later on from this particular, you can say, the database, we will be able to, you can say, we will be trying to see whether we will be able to exfiltrate the data or not. So the very first thing what I'm going to do over here, guys, I'm going to check what is the IP address of my machine. I will be writing ifconfig, will be hitting enter, and the IP address for my machine, it is your 128. The address is your 192.168.10.128 over here. This is the IPv6. This is the MAC address of my machine. So over here, similarly in our Windows, we are using a command that is ipconfig. So same what we are having is in our Linux, we are having the ifconfig over there. Now, what I have to do is I need to gather the information about the address of this academic machine. I need to gather the information about this machine over there, like what is the IP address for that. So what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead, right? I will be moving ahead, and I will be performing, or I will be writing your net discover hyphen r, that is a range I will be providing it of my network. So from here you guys can see this is the network range we are having till the third octet, 192.168.10.0/24. So I will be providing it the range of my network. Now it will be providing me the information about the IP address and the MAC address of the available devices over there. And from here we are finding the IP address that is of 132 that will be belonging to my this academic machine. Let me stop it. Right. So from here, guys, what is happening is we are able to find the information about the IP address of this academic machine. Now, what I will be doing is I want to understand, right? I want to understand like what are the open ports we are having in this academic machine over there. What are the services that are running on them, right? So for that, what I will be doing is I will be directly, right? I will be directly writing my nmap, right? What I will be doing is I will be using my tool like the nmap over there, that will be providing us the information. The nmap, it stands for the network mapper. That is a great tool that will be helping us to get to know what are the, we can say, the services that are running in the victim system or into our target or in our whole network over there. Right, along with that, what it can do is it can help us to understand what are the, we can say, the ports that are running, the services that are running. Along with that, it can also provide us the information about the vulnerabilities that are associated with them. Right. Now, over here, guys, what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead, and I will be trying to see what are the, we can say, ports we are having. For that I will be writing hyphen p hyphen. So guys, this is the option we are having, which will be helping us to understand all the open ports we are having for our this particular academic machine. Like over here, if I will be removing it, right, if I will be removing it, if I will be directly hitting enter, so what it will be doing is it is just going to search for the well-known 1000 ports, because our nmap, what it will be doing is by default it is just going to look for the well-known 1000 ports we are having. But in total we are having like the 65535 ports, right? So over there what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead and I will be trying to see if we are having some more ports over there that are open, right? And let me do one thing, guys. Let me also show you what our nmap it is doing into the background. So over here we are also having the option of this hyphen small v, that stands for the verbosity, that will be providing us the information like what are the things that are happening in the background. Like over here we are having the 3 levels of the verbosity, so I will be going with the one. You guys can also increase it. We'll be hitting enter. So over here, our nmap, it has provided us the information. Remember guys, I was talking about the ping. Like first we have to check whether the victim host is live or not. So over here, our nmap, what it will be doing is it will be working into the 5 steps process we are having. The very first one we are having is the R ping scan. Right, the first thing our nmap, what it will be doing is it will be performing the ping over there. Then after that, what will be happening is once it has performed, once it is having the information about, yeah, the host is reachable, then it will be moving ahead and it will be performing the DNS resolution. Like from the domain name to the IP over there, it will be converting over there. Then after that, it will be moving forward and it will be performing like the parallel DNS resolution, the vice versa of it. And once it has performed the parallel DNS resolution, then it will be moving forward. And what it is going to do is like it is going to uh, perform the port scan for us, right? And once the port scan has been done, the last step of our nmap, that is we are having as your NSE, the nmap script engine. In our nmap we are having the scripts that will be helping us to get more detailed, you can say, the information about them, right? They can provide us the better insights over there. So by the help of our scripts we will be able to find the in-depth information about it. So over here now I will be trying to put nmap hyphen p hyphen, so that it will be providing me the information about all the ports that are open inside the victim system over there. Now after that, what I will be doing is I will be now also trying to look the information about the operating system, so that it will be providing me the information about the operating system we are having for the server, right? It will be also providing me the information about the server we are having. So for that I will be writing hyphen capital O. Right now after that, as I was talking about that, what we can do is we can also, right, we can also uh, look for the information of our scripts. So what I can do is I can also enable the nmap scripts we are having, right? So for that I will be running some default scripts. So for running the default scripts, we can write hyphen s and capital C. That will be running some default scripts for us, that will be providing us some detailed information. Right now after that, what I will be doing is I will be hitting enter. Or let me stop it, let me also look for the service version we are having for the on those, you can say, ports, whatever service that is running. I also want to see what is their version for that, so I will be writing hyphen sv. Will be hitting enter. So now it will be taking some couple of minutes, then it will be providing me the information, right? It will be providing me the information about it. All right. So over here, it has started providing us the information. So over here, what it was doing was like it was scanning for all the ports, and from there, it is giving us the information that what is happening is there are only 2 ports that are open. That is your port number 22 that is closed for the SSH. Another one that is working, it is your port number 80 for our HTTP, right? So potential risky method trace, right? the HTTP server Apache 2, right? We are able to find the information about the MAC address of the victim system. We are able to find the information about the Linux kernel details also, right? We are also able to find the information about the Linux kernel details we are having. Now, after that, what I will be doing is I will be like moving ahead, right? I will be like moving ahead since it is just providing us the information, right? Since what it is doing is it is just providing us the information that we are having a single port that is available, that is your port number 80, right? Now, I want to understand, right? I want to understand over there what we are having inside of it. I will be copying this IP address of this machine and I will be putting it into my browser. Since like the port number 80 was open over there, right? So it can also be example that it is our web server. We'll be hitting enter and you guys can see it is showing us the result. Right over here, what it is doing is it is, you can say, showing us the result over here. Right now over here, what will be happening is like we are just getting the academic, right? We are having the spawn box, we are having the target, we are getting the, you can say, the multiple, right? We are getting the multiple, you can say, the links over here. So from here, what I will be doing is, guys, I will be opening the hyperlinks, right? I'm going to open all the hyperlinks I'm having over here to see if I'm able to find some sort of juicy information or not. Problem loading page, will be closing it. So over here, these two pages are similar, so I will be closing the previous one. Now still we are not able to find any sort of information, right? Since we are not able to find any sort of information over here, so what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead, guys. Now what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead and I will be seeing that are we having, you can say, the robot.txt file. Have you guys heard about the robot.txt file? It is not present, it is saying. See guys, over here what we are having is we are having a robot.txt file over there, right? So that particular file, what it can do is it can help us, right? So this particular file, like although we are not able to find the information, so this particular file, what it will be doing is it will be helping us to find the information about the systems, the places over there that are not getting scanned by our, you can say, the web crawlers we are having. So that might be we will be able to find the information, but over here you guys can see we are not able to find any sort of information by the help of that. Now, after that, what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead and now I will be trying to, you can say, find the information about the web directories over there that are present, right? The web directories we are having that are present over there. So for that, we are having a quite a good tool that is with the name of derp, the directory buster, right? So I will be writing derp, the directory buster over here, and I will be now going back to my browser. I will be copying this URL and I will be pasting it over here. Let's see whether we will be able to find some information about some directories or not. And for this, finding the information, it is using this common.txt file that is present inside of a user shared word list. Right. So from here, what it will be doing is it will be providing us the information about the links. Right. It will be providing us the information about the directories that are present. So over there, we will be able to find the information. Right. We will be able to find the information like over here, the WP admin. Let me copy this link. And if I will be pasting it over here in my browser, then you guys can see it is showing me, you can say, the login page for the WordPress. Right? What it is doing is it is providing me the login page for this WordPress over here. So by doing that, what can happen is I can take the advantage of that, right? I can take the advantage of that and I can try to perform the brute force attack over there. Like let's try, is admin is present. Don't save, and it is saying that wrong username, it is not going to work. And since it is providing us the information about the WordPress over there, so it might be the scenario that they are using the WordPress in the background, right? It can be the scenario that what they are doing is they are performing the WordPress in the background over there, right? Now over here, what I need to do is I want to perform the SQL injection, right? I want to perform the SQL injection on them. So for that, I will be looking some more places, right? Like in which I will be able to perform the SQL injection over there. I will be looking for the pages in which I will be able to perform the SQL injection successfully. So guys, over here, when we are talking about the SQL injection, right? Okay, sorry. Right, so when we are talking about the SQL injection, so in that what we have to do is we need to find a location, right, that will be giving us some sort of error over here, right? Like over here you guys can see in the end of our browser, in the end of our URL, we are having like the cat equals to 1. So that is a developer's code we are having that will be directing us towards a particular page, right? So in those developers code, like when we are normally looking into that, it is saying that it is your p equals to 9, right? So over here it is looking like a balance query. So what I will be doing is I will be trying to unbalance it. So for us that is looking like the p equals to 9, but for the compiler it will be looking like your p equals to double inverted comma 9 and the double inverted comma over there. So by doing that it is looking like a balance query, so I will be giving it a more single inverted comma. By doing that it will be becoming unbalanced, so that it should be giving us error. But Before before you can say getting the error over here, I wanna ask a small doubt over here, right? So what do you say, guys? Like whenever we are doing some work and suddenly in the middle of our work we are getting an error. So how do you guys feel? Do you guys feel good, bad, or nothing? Over here, for the hackers, for the ethical hackers, the errors they are considered as their best friend, because what they will be doing is if the errors they are not handled properly, right? If the error handling it is not done properly, so that they can throw out some sensitive information over there. If I will be hitting enter, can you see it is providing us the information about the database, that is your WordPress over here, right? We are able to find the information that what they are doing is they are using the WordPress in the background over there. So by the help of that, what is happening is they are providing us the information, right? By the help of that, what is happening is they are providing us the information, right? So that we can use it for our so that we can use it for our work, we can use it for our purpose over there, right? Along with that, along with that, what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead, right? I will be moving ahead. So since it is giving us the information that it is having the WordPress over there, right? Since it is saying that it is using the WordPress over there, so what I will be doing is I will be moving ahead, and I can do what I can also perform the, you can say, the scanning for it, right? I can also perform the scanning for it inside my system. Like we are having the tool like your WP scan over there, right? We are having the 𝐂𝐄𝐇, that is a vulnerability scanner, right? So let me, right? So over here we are having the tool like the 𝐂𝐿𝐇. I will be writing 𝐂𝐿𝐇 -h, that is what we are having for the host, and I can simply provide the IP address of the target, right? I can simply provide it the IP address of the target over here. If I will be copying and pasting it, what it will be doing is it will be providing us the information about the vulnerabilities that are present for it, the target port, port number 80, the start time, and now after that it will be taking a bit amount of time and it will be throwing us the information. See, it is giving us the information about the Apache server. WordPress installation was found, right? So over here we are able to find the information about these many of the vulnerabilities for that. right? We are finding the different vulnerabilities for that. So since we are able to find the information about the vulnerabilities, so what the attackers they can do is they can take the advantage of it, right? What they can do is they can take the advantage of it, right? So previously we have also find the information, yeah, that it is having the WordPress over there, right? So now what we will be doing is, since we were getting the error, so it means that this particular page it is vulnerable to the SQL injection, right? This particular page it is vulnerable to the SQL injection over there. So what I will be doing is I will be going back to my terminal, and we are having a very powerful tool by the name of your SQL map. That's a great tool for performing the automated SQL injection. So over here inside of our SQL map we are having these many different options. From here I will be using this -u, the URL, right? I will be writing -u, and I will be now pasting the address we are having. Right now over here previously, although we were able to find the information about that it is having the database that is WordPress, but what do you say, guys? Can it be a scenario that it may have multiple database over there? It can be also scenario, right, that it can also have some multiple database inside of it. So for that, now what I will be doing is I will be looking for all the database that are present, which are hosted in this particular box, in that particular server over there, right? Along with that I will be using the batch command. What it will be doing is it will be like our SQL map, it will be making the interactive session for us, right, in which it will be asking lots of questions that, buddy, do you want to perform that, do you want to perform that, do you want to perform that, yes and no. So from here I will be using this -batch option. What it will be doing is it will be taking all the default options, will be taking enter. Now let's see what are the available database we are having for it. All right. So from here, what is happening is it is providing us the information that we are having the three database that are present. We are having the information schema, we are having the MySQL over there, we are having the WordPress. Previously, we were only able to find the information about the WordPress, but now you guys can see we are having the information about the three database that are present. Now, what I will be doing is, guys, like over here, we are using our SQL map. So for that, we will be able to perform the automated SQL injection, and using that, we will be able to extract the information from the database. Right now, since it was showing us the information about the WordPress, so what I will be doing is I will be looking for more detailed information from this WordPress over there. So we got the name of the WordPress. So instead of the hyphen dbs, I will be writing WordPress. I will be writing capital D and the name of the database, that is your WordPress over there. Now over here, what I will be doing next is over here, like inside of our database, what we are having is we are having the tables, right? So now let's look what are the tables that are present inside this particular database of the WordPress, and it is saying that what we are having is we are having the 9 tables that are present. The WordPress categories, comments, link categories, links, options, post to cat, post meta, posts, users. We are having these many different you can say the tables over there. Now from here, we are finding that this WP users, it can provide us the information so that we will be able to get the access of these credentials. So let's move ahead and let's see what are the things that are present inside of the table name your WP users. So since we already got the name of the table over here, so I will be removing hyphen tables. Instead of that, I will be writing users over there. Now let's see, like over here, guys, what will be happening is when we are talking about our the tables inside of that, what we are having is we are having the rows and columns, right? We are having our rows and columns over there. So now we will be trying to look what are the columns that are present over there. hyphen hyphen columns. Will be hitting enter. And over here, you guys can see we are finding the information about the 22 columns inside this WP user that is present inside the database named WordPress. Right. So guys, over here you guys can see by the help of this SQL injection we are able to, you can say, get all these information. Now from here I want to see what are the information that are present in the columns. That is, we are having like the user login that can provide us the information about the user's username over there, right? I want to find the information about the user's password over there, right? Along with that, guys, like let's say if I am just finding the information, if I'm just finding the information about the if I'm just finding the information about the, we can say, the username and the password. So after that, guys, like one more important thing what we have to look over there, like the user's level, right? What I want to do is I want to take the access, like since I'm finding the information about this web application over there, right? We are able to, you can say, access the database we are having, right? So what I will be doing is I will be now trying to take the advantage of it, right? I will be now trying to, you can say, get the access of it. So for that, the access, that is what I'm going to look over there, that should be like the roots access, the admin's access. I will be trying to look over there, right? So for that, what I can do is I can also look for the user's level over there, right? Now I will be removing this batch. Instead of that, what I will be doing is hyphen hyphen dump. Now what I will be doing is I will be trying to dump these credentials over here inside of my terminal, right? I will be dumping these credential in my terminal over there so that I will be able to find the information about the user's password and the login. It is cracking the, it is mapping the hash for us so that it will be able to provide us the plain text of the, you can say, the hash of our password, because in the database the passwords that are not getting stored into the plain text. Instead of that, what will be happening over there is they will be, you can say, getting stored into the hash format, right? And over here you guys can see what is happening is we are able to find, right? We are able to find the information that what we are having is we are having the usernames like George Miller we are finding, right? We are finding the username like the George Miller over there, the Nick James, it is present, Max Bucket is present over there, right? Along with that we are finding the information, along with that we are finding the information your Jason, Tony, John Smith, right? But from here when we are looking into the user level, you guys can see for a user, for a username your George Miller, we are having the user level that is saying that it is your 10. So it might be the scenario that it is belonging to the admins over there. Thus George Miller, it can be also the admin over there who is having the maximum privileges, right? Now what I will be doing is I will be trying to, you can say, use these credentials to get the access. So this is the username, this is the hash for it, this is the password for it into the plain text. I will be using the George Miller, so we'll be copying it and I will be putting it into my browser. Username George Miller, and I will be going back for this password, that is this one. I'm gonna copy it. I will be pasting now it into my password option. Will be hitting enter. Don't save. Okay, it is taking a bit amount of time to give us the result, but you guys can see what is happening is we are successfully able to get the we are successfully able to get the access of it. right? Now what we have done is we have gotten the access of this web application, right? For that what we did is like we performed this you can say the SQL injection over there, right? We were performing this SQL injection on the target system, right? Now after that, by using the SQL injection, what was happening is we were able to, can say, extract the information from the database. And the moment we were, you can say, extracting the information about the database, we were able to find the information about the username and the password. And using those credentials, right, using those credentials, what is happening is we have also gotten the access of this web application, right, as the admin's access over there, right? We are having now the admin's access over there. Okay. Now guys, after that what we are having is we are having like how we will be defending against the web application attack, right? So the very first thing we are having is the input validation and the sanitization, guys. Like over here, if we are not performing the validation, if we are not checking what type of, you can say, the input the user he is giving, so that what will be happening is he will be able to perform the attack like previously in that particular site. Right, previously in this particular site what was happening is I was just simply giving the SQL query over there, and using that I was able to get the access of it, right? Using that I was able to get the access of it. So those inputs, they should be getting filtered out, they should be, you can say, getting, you can say, sanitized from our web application, they shouldn't be getting accepted. Then along with that what we have to do is we have to, you can say, implement the stronger authentication and the authorization. Like over there what we have to do is we have to use like the multi-factor authentication. We can use like even if the attacker, right, even if the attacker he is able to find the information about our username and the password, so he won't be able to get the access of it if we are having like the multi-factor authentication. Because he will be requiring to put, you can say, two or more than, you can say, two different factors. Like over here, even he is having the information about the username, so in the multi-factor authentication he has to give the OTP over there. Along with that he can also give the security token, or he can give the fingerprints over there. So by doing that we are using the three different factors, right? And by doing that what will be happening is we will be able to protect our account from the attackers. Then we have to regularly update our softwares over there, right? We have to regularly update our software, so that what will be happening is they won't be remaining vulnerable. Like previously our the nicto, right, it was providing us the information that boss, these are the vulnerabilities that are being found over there, right? That boss, these are the vulnerabilities that are found in your machine, right? Then after that, after that over here what we are having is we have to implement the secure communication. So guys, in that particular scenario, right, in that particular scenario what was happening is uh, when we were looking into our, you can say, the result of our the nmap over there, it was providing us the information, right? It was providing us the information over there that boss, what is happening over there is uh, like we are having these different types of vulnerabilities over there. Now over here, if we will be continuously updating them, so what will be happening is those vulnerabilities, they will be getting patched, right? So that we do not have to worry about the known attacks over there, right? Then after that what we are having is we are having like using the web application firewall, right? So using that what will be happening is they will be able to identify that someone is trying to perform the SQL injection attack. They will be filtering out the queries that are being given by the user over there. Then after that, like you guys have seen our SQL injection, when we were just giving it the, you can say, a single inverted comma, it was providing us an error. So those errors, they should be handled in such a way that they shouldn't be throwing out the sensitive information over there, right? That they shouldn't be throwing out the sensitive information over there. So these are what some measures, so that we will be able to protect, we will be able to defend against the web application attack, right? Now over here, previously as we were talking that we are having another tool by the name of your WPS scan, right? Over here we are having the tool by the name of a WPS scan over here. So what it can do is it can also scan our WordPress websites over there, right? It can also, you can say, scan our WordPress websites over there. It will be providing us the information about like what are the vulnerabilities that are present, right? So over here what I can do is I can simply, right, I can simply go ahead and I can write WPS scan hyphen hyphen URL, right? I will be writing hyphen hyphen URL over here. That is, I'm getting this option. Okay, it is getting left over somewhere. All right, so over here my mouse, it is, you can say, moving too fast, so that I'm not, you can say, I'm not able to, you can say, stop it when we are finding this option hyphen hyphen URL, right? So over here what I can do is I can simply write the information about our target URL. We'll be going back, we'll be copying it, and I will be pasting it over here, right? What I'm doing is I'm just, you can say, simply copying the URL and I'm pasting it over here. Now after that what will be happening is, after that I will be, you can say, specifying like what sort of task it has to perform. Like it has to perform the enumeration over there, so that it will be, you can say, finding us the information about the vulnerability against the database, right? I will be writing hyphen hyphen enumerate, right? I will be writing hyphen hyphen enumerate over there. Then after that I will be, you can say, writing hyphen p over there. That is what we are having for the plugins. So over here it will be taking a bit amount of time, but later on what it will be doing is it will be providing us the information about the vulnerabilities that are present. See, the readme file is present for that, right? It is able to find the information, like let's see, no plugins found, right? It is saying that no plugins found right now. Let's see if I will be scrolling it up. Interesting findings over there. It is finding some informations over there. Readme. It is able to find the information about the version, right? It is saying that it is insecure. It was released at that time, right? And what you guys can do is you guys can also create your account in this WPS scan, so that you will be able to, you can say, use the APIs over here, so that you will be able to find more detailed information. Let me try without this RTB one, right? So what I'm doing is I'm just directly running it with my RTB one over here, right? And what I will be doing is I'm not, you can say, specifying, right? I'm not specifying the information, but over here, let me try with, you can say, the simple option. Even in that we do not have to write the information about the any options. So this is the basic syntax we are having, which will be providing us the information about the one who are hosting our, you can say, the WordPress over there. No config backup found, no plugins found over there, right? Along with that, enumerating all the config files, right? So right now it is just providing us the information about the version for the WordPress, the readme file over there, Apache server information it is providing us. But if I will be moving ahead, we will be using our, you can say, the APIs over there, right? We will be using our APIs. So in that particular scenario, we will be also able to find the information about the vulnerabilities over there, right? It will be also helping us to detect the information about the vulnerabilities we are having, right? Now, over here, guys, after this, we are having some questions. Like while reviewing the IDS log, the system administrator observed an alert that was triggered when external router was accessed from the administrator's computer to update its configuration. What type of alert does this represent? All right. So over here, the question it is saying that like the uh, while we are checking the intrusion detection logs over there, our administrator right here, so you can say found the information about the alert, right? That was you can say getting triggered when the external router, right? It was getting access from our administrator's computer to update its configuration. What type of alert it is, right? So over here, guys, what is happening is the option A, the we are having the true positive, right? So guys, when we are talking about the true positive, it means that there is a attack is going on, right? There is getting some malicious activities are being performed, and our tools they are providing us the information about it. So that is a true positive, right? So over here, this is not the case because this activity it is a legitimate one, right? This whole activity is a legitimate one over there, right? Then after that we are having the false positive. So guys, when we are talking about the false positive, and the false positive means to say over here, false positive means to say that no attack is going on, no malicious activities are being performed, but still our tools, right? Still our idea systems over there, what they are doing is for that they are generating some sort of alert. That is what we are having as the false positive, right? Then after that, what we are having is we are having the true negative. So guys, talking about the true negative, it means that no malicious activities are being performed and no alerts are getting generated, right? That is the true negative. Then after that we are having the false negative, right? So guys, over here false negative means to say like it is considered as the nightmare for the security guys over there, right? It is considered as the nightmare for the security guys because we are simply thinking that everything is going fine in the organization, right? Everything is going fine in the organization, but actually what is happening is some sort of attacks are going on over there, right? So that is also not applicable because we are getting an alert. So the correct answer we are having is the false positive, right? And that our idea system it is generating a alert, it is creating the alert for the legitimate activity, right? For the legitimate activity it is generating a alert, right? So that is why it is known as your false positive. Then over here, moving into the next question. Yep. See guys, when we are talking about the rainbow table are what? They are the pre-computed tables we are having, which will be having the information about the hashes over there, their plain text it will be containing the information about our the algorithm that has been used for that, right? So over here what will be happening is the attackers what they are doing is they're trying to can say grab the password. Like previously what was happening is we were you can say gathering the information, we were stealing uh, the passwords over there, right? What we were doing was like we were stealing the passwords over there from the database, right? We have stolen the passwords over there from the database, like when we were performing our SQL map. Now after that what will be happening is after that what will be happening is like we have to you can say get to know like what is the plain text we are having for that, right? We have to get to know like what is the plain text we are having for that particular password. So for that what we did is we moved ahead, right? We moved ahead and it was performing like the dictionary based attack over there. In our Kali it was performing the dictionary based attack so that it will be able to find the information about the plain text for that. But now over here we are already having the pre-computed table. Like let me show you. We are having your we are having your like the crack station. Let me open it here. So I will be you can see simply going back above, above, above and more, and yeah, we are finding some hash. Let me get it from here. Yeah. I will be copying it. I will be going in my internet. I will be going for the pre-computed table by the name of a cracker station that can help us to get to know like what is the plain text of a hash. See, over here also it is saying that the hash it is what? It is your MD5 and the plain text for that. So this is how quickly we are able to find the information. But when we are talking about the salting is what? It is a process in that before our password it will be getting converted into a salt. Before our password it will be getting converted into the hash, right? Inside of our database. What will be happening is we will be adding some random characters with that, right? We will be adding some random characters with that, and using that what will be happening is the hash of our password it will be coming different. Like even I am having the password that is itself password, right? But for that what will be happening is the hash will be coming different over there. So by doing that we will be able to stand against the rainbow table attacks we are having, right? Using that we will be able to stand against the rainbow table attacks we are having over there. So that is how, by the help of the, you can say, by the help of your, you can say, the salting over there, we will be able to prevent the rainbow table attacks over there.